So, Man City versus Arsenal today. Always a good game, this one. And, there's a lot at stake for Arsenal because they have Rice back, but they do not have Odegaard back yet. He will still be out for about another 2 weeks. And it is suspected that Man City could have some punishments coming their way. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. So they still have those 1-1, the 115 charges just hanging over their heads, basically going, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere just yet. So yeah, you might want to just chill out. So yeah, still hanging over their heads, just going, yeah, I'm not going anywhere yet. So something could still happen to City. People are saying, nah, nothing will happen to City, but we do not know that just yet. And it could possibly be that they get found guilty and nothing happens to them. I mean, something will happen to them if they get found guilty, but they will most likely be found innocent. But that is not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to preview Man City versus Arsenal. Can Pep beat Arteta, or will Arteta get a shock win against Pep? I think that in this game, I don't know what will happen, honestly, because both parties have got very good squads. Rice is coming back for this game, so Arsenal have a little more strength in that sort of area. So, yeah, Jorginho will not play this game. Only made a cameo for one game, and I do think that Arsenal have got their chances. They have a very good chance of winning this game. It's at the Etihad. I mean, the Etihad is a very scary place to go to, more or less. And it is very hard to win there. From a Liverpool fan's point of view, it has been very hard to win there in the past. I don't know if we have ever won there. Not in the last sort of 3 years, anyway. We did get battered there in the 17-18 season, and that was not a good season for Liverpool. But I do think Man City will have a lot of pressure on them coming into this game with the charges, and also Arsenal just being one of the best teams in the Premier League right now. I do think with Arsenal's squad, obviously they've got Kai Havertz in the squad, who at the start of this season, everyone expected him last season to be this just really bad player who was a flop for Chelsea and who would possibly flop for Arsenal. But I honestly do think that Kai Havertz is one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. I might sound deluded by saying that, but that is just my opinion. And also, obviously, Raheem Sterling could make his full debut as an Arsenal player, and if he does, it will be against his ex-club, Manchester City. And if he scores against Manchester City, that would be a statement goal for Raheem Sterling, because he'll be like, oh my god, I just scored against my old club, and this could get us the win. Obviously, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room here, Erling Haaland. He is on fire. If he scores and Arsenal panic, they are more likely to lose the game. But if he scores and Arsenal go, okay, let's get back into the game, we need to score so we can cancel them out. And I do think that could happen, and we could end this game with, it could be a 4-0 drubbing, or it could be a 2-2 draw. We never know what could happen in this game. This game always brings excitement and entertainment, and I do think over the course of this game, the players, honestly, yeah, over the course of this game, Arsenal will manipulate Pep's tactics, and they will play some very good football in this game. Over the last sort of, well, there's only been 4 games in this season so far, Arsenal in the game against Spurs last Sunday looks very, very good. We have to look at Saliba and Gabriel for this part. They have looked so good over the last few games. They were world class last Sunday. Saliba said the only thing stopping him from being the best defender in the world is winning a trophy. That is the only thing stopping him. And I think that could happen very soon, where Arsenal win a trophy, whether it's the Premier League, whether it's the Champions League, whether it's the FA Cup, whether it's the League Cup. That could come very soon. Honestly though, you can never predict this game. You cannot get a prediction correct because anything could happen. Arteta could get a shot win against Pep, or Pep could just do what he always does and just beat the crap out of every team. That could happen. I don't know what my prediction is. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with what I said halfway through this video. 2-2. 2-2 draw. I think if Haaland does score and Arsenal panic, that's not a good sign, and that could mean that Arsenal have pressure put on them. And, well, Arsenal will have pressure put on them if Haaland scores, because they will be wanting to stop him all game, just thinking about, we need to stop Haaland, we need to stop Haaland, we need to stop Haaland. And that is what they will be focusing on, because they'll be like, how are we going to stop Haaland? He's a machine, we need to stop him. And I just think that is what they need to think about going into this game, because if he isn't stopped and he scores, say, 2 goals within the first sort of 10 minutes, which is unlikely to happen, but you never know with Haaland, it could mean that Arsenal do lose this game by a very big amount. And I do think that coming into this game, Pep's got this idea of, okay, I'm going to beat Arteta, and Arteta's got this idea of, okay, we need to beat Man City. And obviously in the last 2 seasons, they have both been fighting for the title, and I think it's going to be exactly the same this season, with obviously the charges hanging over Man City's head. I do think this could change the circumstances of this game, because they have been threatened with exclusion from the Premier League and also Champions League and other competitions as well that they are in. But whether that will happen or not, I'm not sure. This case could go on until at least March next year, so they might have time to appeal it by then and win the appeal. So we just never know what's going to happen with that. And whether Man City do win this game or not, I mean, it's just a given whether they will win it or not. They either don't or they either do. There's no middle ground. But yeah, this could be, honestly, I don't know whether Arteta will win this game or not. They will want to get on Man City quick as possible. They will want to start the game off really fast, and they will want to get on Man City really, really quick and start the game off and just go from there. But Arsenal need to win the game on, well, it's tomorrow now. They do need to win tomorrow's game. But if they don't, you can see why, because Man City just a juggernaut. But it will be disappointing for Arteta not to win this game. If they don't win this game, it will be disappointing for Arsenal fans. And I honestly do think that Arsenal have the capability to win this game. They really do. I mean, Man City can be on another level some days, and some days they can just play weirdly bad. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I do think that Man City will either get a draw from this game or the usual and just get a win, but we don't know what's going to happen with this game. You can never predict it. Arsenal fans are wanting to win this game, obviously, all Arsenal fans, and I think Man City fans are expecting to win this game. It's Pep versus Arteta, and it's possible for any outcome to happen. I do think that Arsenal are the underdogs coming into this game. They're definitely the underdogs coming into this game, but there is also a possibility that they do win this game as well. And as we've seen from their form over the last few games, they just look unstoppable. Obviously, that draw with Brighton looks like a one-off. They do have Rice back now, and that will help them more in the midfield, because with Man City having the likes of Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Haaland, just these unstoppable players, it's going to be very hard to stop that. To stop Haaland is going to be Arsenal's focus on Sunday. And I really do think that will be the key focus from Arteta's side. But Raheem Sterling could make his full debut. And yeah, we are still waiting on Marino, Odegaard and Calafiori. They are all still out. There are some very key players to this squad, so that is what Arsenal will be missing on Sunday. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on. We are really getting these videos out at the minute. Yeah, I'm really enjoying making this content. Yeah, as I said, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.